Scorpio, I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. No, we don't know what tomorrow might bring, cause the future they always away. So me, I live my life today. Me, I live my life today. Hey, so let me make my talk what I want for talk. Me have enough to say. Cause me, I live my life today. Yeah, me, I live my life today. So everybody have to sing out. Oh, oh, me love my life. Oh, oh, me love my life. Oh, oh, me love my life. So me, I live my life today. Yes, yes, the big man. Well, big man, them Marco. Ah, them Marco. This is for my fallen soldiers. We miss you. Although you're gone, we're with you. Gone on the battlefield. Life is so fucking real. This is for my fallen soldiers, all of them. And fallen soldiers don't have to mean that you're enrolled in the military. It don't have to mean that you're a part of the Marines. The soldiers is inside you. We are all soldiers. Yes. I miss a buffalo soldier, dreadlocks rasta, gone to America. Scorpio, let us go. If you never watch that song, watch the music video for that song, you should. The Marco Love My Life is a beautiful music video. Okay, it really will bring tears to your eyes, and it really show you. It show you sometime you are go about your merry way. You don't know what other people are go through, so that's why we have to be kind to everybody. Be a nice person to everybody, and everybody deserve niceness. We're not saying everybody deserve niceness, but we're just saying you don't know. Get up every morning and live your life. Get up every morning and live your life. And enjoy your life. I heard somebody said on a podcast, I wish I could quote them. They said that, them said, what if I give you like 100 million right now, right? Would you be happy? And the guy was like, yeah, I'd be so happy. And the person asked him, okay, so could you go about your day and be affected? No matter what somebody try to say to you or try to do to you, could they put you in a bad mood? And him said, no, they couldn't. My bank account alright, everything is good, I'm safe. Nobody can put me in a bad mood. And the guy said, okay, what if I gave you the same amount of money, I'm gonna double it, but you only have 24 hours to live? Would you take it? Then the guy's like, no, I won't take it, I won't. So the guy said, okay, so you're telling me double times 100 million is less valuable than life, right? And the guy said, yeah. He said, okay, so why you wake up every day depressed? Why you wake up every day stressed about money? Why you wake up every day and try to impress and have 2, 3, 4 jobs and you're unhappy as fuck? You have ulcer problem, you have anger problem, you drink with your sorrows and I drink with your tears. Life they have to live, and everybody who I live life. Some people dead. Them a walk around like this. Robots every blood clot day. Them don't have no purpose in life. Now usually this would be in Aquarius reading Scorpio, but Scorpio, you rule the occult. Or there's something about a Scorpio that's very, very significant, okay? Scorpio, I'm gonna know if you have suicidal problems, okay? Now we all know, especially in Canada, they will talk about colors and all these things, But for me, the color for suicide or suicide awareness. Okay, so on the back of the police cars, when we see in Toronto, it have a yellow bow. The bow is yellow. Now, we can get a list of... Okay. Let's get the list of colors according to Google, okay? But I know on the back of the police car, them have the yellow bow, right? Yellow ribbons. Trying to get... So in certain things, the yellow is childhood cancer, Yellow can be bone cancer, okay? But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for list of bone colors. I know the yellow to be suicide or suicide prevention. That's what the yellow is, okay? Preventing against suicide, all right? Where is it? All right, see all of them here now. So we have the pink bow. We all know the pink bow is about breast cancer, right? Birth, parents, and childhood cancer. That's the pink. That's why I always put little girls them in a pink, okay? Women alone breastfeed, me just saying. Whether you get aesthetic breasts or not or implants, the only person who can breastfeed a woman. Just saying, okay? The green bow is environment, missing children, organ donation is the green, kidney cancer, ovarian cancer, leukemia, and childhood depression. The I kind of don't like this, but okay, let's just go. The lavender is general cancer, and it's epilepsy, right? And something called Rett syndrome, okay? The black is memorial, mourning, melanoma, which is a type of skin cancer, and gang prevention. That is what the black is. I see a few people representing the black. It's not only death, it's prevention of death. That's what the black is, okay? The orange talks about hunger, right? Racial tolerance, cultural diversity, self-injury, lupus, human treatment, the humane treatment of animals. That is what orange is for. Purple, I'm going to purple now, which everybody kind of know. Animal abuse, domestic violence, ADD, religious tolerance, Alzheimer's, pancreatic cancer, testicular cancer, thyroid cancer, Crohn's disease, lupus, fibromyalgia, back at the class when I'm a subject. In fact, the Maliat, but you know, junk kid. No, don't check. No, don't check. What? Okay, yes. And victims of 911. What the fuck is that? What is victims of 911? Victims of 911. The 2606 of the victims came from the World Trade Center and the surrounding areas, while a further 125 was killed at the Pentagon. The remaining 246 were murdered abroad for hijacking flights. American Airlines Flight 11, United Airlines Flight 175, American Airlines Flight 77, and the United Airlines Flight 93. That's what purple stands for, okay? Red stands for AIDS and HIV, substance abuse, heart disease, stroke, MADD, and DUI awareness. Now, I remember one of the most popular episodes of We All Got Issues For You that I did when I was younger. There was a guy that I did it with, one from a high school that I knew named Orlando. I don't remember the name of the other guy, but him in the same video as enough of them say so. Enough of them stay so, right? And him actually was on an AIDS campaign where he came into an ad, talking about AIDS. And a lot of people, they think him have AIDS. No, I don't know if, like, Final Destination, when you do things, it appears, because when it shoot the trafficking and domestic abuse for JIS, Jamaica Information Service, before I came to Canada, okay? And then I come to Canada and them a traffic my blood clot and abuse me. So I don't know if it's some Final Destination 5 situation this. But me just saying, a lot of people thought he had AIDS. He never had AIDS. He was just he was a guy who came in the blood clot advertisement. And even if the guy did think he did have AIDS, may they still work with him, because that's not how AIDS pass. If everybody know about HIV and AIDS. Even though we said this in the reading before, Dr. Sebi said that HIV does not lead to AIDS. But AIDS is something where you can't get by touching. You can't get AIDS by kissing. You have to get AIDS by either blood transfusion, using something that was pricked into the blood, or by sexual intercourse. And a lot of people have AIDS that is underneath the radar, which means the AIDS don't transferable. Usually that will come under kids whose mother had AIDS, and then the kids come out sometime, not all the time. Either the kid will have AIDS or the kid have what do you call it, low functioning something, where it's in the blood if you test it, but you can't transfer it to other people, right? Which I don't know how, but I guess some people body can build a fucking immunity when it comes down to AIDS. Okay. Usually, to me, when kids born with AIDS, to me the vaccination process very hard on them. Them have to be careful what them I get vaccinated on, because we all know when AIDS is a autoimmune disease, alright? It latches on to the white blood cells or the blood cells of the body that would heal. Now, if you already have this so-called poison, let's say poison or whatever you want to call it, right? If you have this AIDS in your system that's already attacking your white blood cells, the blood cells that regenerate every day, why would you want to put a vaccine in that kid or that adult? Because the vaccination is actually a small dose of the virus. That's what vaccines are, if anybody didn't know that. Vaccine and a medication. Just like COVID-19. The vaccine for COVID-19 is them get the COVID. For example, for example, not saying this is how it goes. Somebody who affected by COVID, them spit on the floor. Now, if you take that spit and you run test labs on it and you find that is infected, you actually can take bacteria from that blood clot, cold infested spit and try to make a vaccine towards it. Then you're going to put a very, very, very small dose of that into somebody's system. That's why every time people get vaccinations, they have to take time off from work because they're putting in the disease in you. So by the time the real disease come, that dosage is higher, you'll have a better chance because your body already know how to fight it off. With AIDS, it's different. There's no vaccination for AIDS. As a matter of fact, we know it's an autoimmune disease, but what is it? It's a life-threatening infection or illness that happens when the immune system has been severely damaged by it. Wow, it says while AIDS cannot be transmitted from one person to another, HIV can. So, yeah, you may become infected with AIDS, okay, if you have vaginal, anal, or oral sex with an infected partner whose blood, semen, or vaginal secretion enter your body. The virus can enter your body through mouth sores, small tears, sometimes developing a rectal or vaginal area during sex, while activity, or sharing needles. So what does that mean? That means if me have AIDS and you kiss me, you cannot get it unless you have a cut. And you know, when I little, I did got this thing called, that was talking about AIDS awareness, and them say even if somebody have a cut and you kiss them saying that it takes a large amount of saliva for go into the cut to even be present in your body, okay? Because enough people have cold sore and enough people have cold who kiss each other and them get infected by it, right? And we all know the vagina is an opening cavity to inside. Okay, if you hug somebody that you can't get AIDS, so you can't get HIV if you hug them. Okay, you have to have sex with them, raw sex, or you share needle with them. Okay. Let me get something. So it's caused by a virus. Okay. And we all know people who have AIDS and can't breastfeed. It can spread through sexual contact, illicit injection drugs, or sharing needles, contact with the infected blood. Some people get blood transfusion and they're infected, right? Now, this can go from a mother to a child during pregnancy, as we spoke about, childbirth, or breastfeeding. It affects the CD4 T cells, white blood cells that play a large role in helping your body fight disease, right? So just saying, because a lot of people will be like, the person have AIDS. Enough blood clot people have AIDS. You know how much people have AIDS? Do you know how much people have AIDS that walk around? Not HIV, AIDS. You know how much people have that? And as bad as blood clot things is, when you can cuss girl, when you can shame girl, as bad as blood clot things is, when you're when you're working at porn, you have to get tested every single month, every single week. Look up the laws when it comes down to sex workers. Or some of them. When you can't shame them all them want, when you can't say them a whore, when you can't say them have high blood clot body count, they are not the ones who are spreading the virus. And the blood clot businessman and the business women doing it. Because everybody knows that when you work in prostitution or those things, you have to do AIDS tests, you have to do all tests. Especially when you're in the porn. Because sometimes when you watch porn, I'm not going to talk about it. Everybody afraid, we're going to talk about it. Let us speak. Everybody, me don't know about you, I don't know about you or anybody else, but when it comes down to porn, everybody knows it. Well, me don't know about you, but I'm just saying, is it attractive to use a condom in porn? You ever watch porn and the person have a condom on? Unless an amateur we talk, and somebody do it, me talk about real professional porn, blood clots, real porn production. Them don't use condom. Because all of them have to get tested. Them can't even use drugs good. When they can chat all in the blood clot one and talk about how much girl fuck this and how much man gang this and how much girl she suck off and I own a blood clot transfer disease more than anybody else. Excuse you? Exactly. DUI awareness also is a red bull, so yeah, drink under the influence. Yeah, drink and yeah, drive. Yeah, drink and yeah, operate machinery. Yeah, smoke out and yeah, drive behind the wheel. If you don't like your life, that is fine. That is fine. But Allah never tell you, say you must put everybody else's life in danger. He did not. Neither did God or Buddha or any other surrounding community. Now let's get to the yellow. The yellow. I wrote a song for you. And all the things you do. They were all yellow. Let's talk about the yellow. The yellow is the support of our troops. The troops them who were lost during war. Because we all know sometimes them say when you're going to war, you're going on a suicide mission, right? Because not everybody who go war will come back, no? Yeah, them train them to the best of them ability. When you're upon that blood clot war field or that battleground, are you alone? So we call that suicide. And enough blood clot troops walk in a landmine. Fuck up them foot. I remember there was an advertisement in Jamaica where there was a little girl and she with her teddy bear and she had jump. You see her jumping, and then you just see she jump and you hear boom. And I want landmine the little girl step on. Because you know in a war areas, them really violent countries. A bear landmine there. So it has support with troops. Enough troops never even get shot in a war, but them lose them limbs, them lose them hands because of bombing. Look how much people did at the World Trade Center. Suicide prevention. Let's talk about that. The yellow is suicide prevention. Now, why would we say that? Why would we classify the yellow as suicide prevention? Why not every other color? Now, I said earlier that the yellow, Mr. Yellow on the Toronto police's cars. I swear that is not a dildo. I swear. So we all know that we see the yellow on the back of the Toronto police cars, especially the yellow, right? Which them are represent for suicide, people who suicide prevention or mental health. And people who have mental health, not everybody who have mental health is suicidal. Remember that. And everybody. I see one case where this man, I don't know what him do, but him get charged and him ask the judge for give him death penalty. Don't give him no blood clot death penalty. Him do the blood clot crime, him need to do the time. Him afraid. It have a blood clot kill him for sit down there and have to there for the rest of his life in a prison. Him afraid for live. It's easier for dead. And most dead crime him commit. If him kill nobody, make him live. But him want death penalty. Yeah, cause you're pussy. Cause you want run, you want short track. No? He's a runner, he's a track star. He gon' run away when it gets hard. But him want death penalty. I don't know what him do. I don't know why him to even ask the judge for that. But him feel like a judge should be sympathetic and say, oh, you want a death penalty? Okay, alright, let me put you out of your misery. No, living is a misery. Live with all the pain. Live with all the people that make ball. But him want death penalty. Excuse you, the courtroom is not here for psychiatric patients. The courtroom is here for justice. Anyways, yeah. The yellow is also adoptive parents. And we all know kids who come from adoptive homes, them always have so-called self-esteem issues. Because either them parents never want them don't know where them come from, so them grow up with identity problems, or they were sold into trafficking. Amber alerts, missing kids. We'll go back to the yellow. Kids that are misidentified, unidentified. Kids that were stolen and given the new identities. That's the yellow. Bladder cancer. Urine. We talk about urine and bladder cancer. People who are wet the bed. Big man are wet the bed. Little kids keep a wet the bed. A trauma. What? Endometriosis. Now we all know endometriosis is, I think endometriosis is when you have, it's either you have an overgrowth of cells in the uterus lining, which still goes back to babies, because when you have bad cases of endometriosis, you can't have baby, because every time the baby tries to form in the uterus too, it's weak, so it's going to open, like you're going to have a period again and the baby going to get lost. So this can be miscarriages. That is yellow. Now why is all this linked to the yellow? Why we never link it to a purple? Why we never link it to any other color? And of course we know the biggest with the yellow is suicide prevention. Prevention. How do you prevent suicide? Now we will ask, say you must get up and call somebody, but we know people who are suicidal don't want to speak, right? It's internal issues. Worse, a demonic possession. Now that could have been the theme. That was the theme. The theme was suicide. The theme was you were a very sad person and you needed to go. You know, kiss, put lipstick and kiss the mirror goodbye. XOXO. But I know say the yellow bone. The yellow bone. That's why we call it. That's why suicide a yellow bone. Now we're gonna see what the yellow bone is. We talk about yellow bone, right? Now, first of all, let's just go into a quick lesson, right? There are two types of bone marrow. We talk about bone marrow, and anybody know when them study people and bone marrow them use, and not just blood. Blood of occult and magic. Bone marrow is something different, okay? We have a red and we have a yellow bone marrow. Cool? Right. The red bone marrow contains blood stem cells that can become red bone marrow contains blood stem cells that can become red blood cells, white blood cells, or placenta. Right? So red bone marrow talks about the baby, or talk about the development when it comes down to your cells. Yellow bone marrow is made mostly of fat and contains stem cells that can become cartilage, fats, or bone cells. So them play two different parts, okay? Wait. So one about cartilage. Now we talk about yellow bone. Some people might know the yellow bone to be a term for black female with a very light skin complexion, okay? Interracial. But we all know that them always use the yellow bone to trick other people. Because of course we have a thing, them have a thing where, you know, the bleaching saga. If you look lighter, you're more acceptable, right? You don't want to criticize people about bleaching. Bleaching is the same as tanning. We don't want to talk about the dangers of skin bleaching. Yes, people bleach. You never blood clot know that. Whether it's an insecure problem or not, we don't need to eradicate that. That's a for themselves problem, okay? Why you not tan? Why you want to look darker? Is your skin complexion not nice enough? Why you want tan? Why you need to look melanated? Why? Why you need to look like a toast person? And what kind of light them use on that? Red lights. The red light they use on tanning boots. But we all know the sun is so-called yellow. Anytime we draw the sun, we color the sun. The sun never color green. I never, especially when I was a child, when I used to color, I never color the sun blue. I color the sun yellow. And when you color the sun yellow, people who are in places who are usually hot, 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 them usually melanated. So now you take red light. You take red light now. The yellow bone them take red lights or higher shade. Take red light to become melanated. Okay, fine. Going back to the skin bleaching and tanning is no different from each other. Skin bleaching and tanning are both polar opposites. So suicide prevention. Now we can talk about a lot of things. We can talk about how to prevent this. I don't know why this is significant in Scorpio's reading. Maybe there's a Scorpio who feels suicidal. Either because of what them do to you. Maybe somebody was suicidal and them tried to talk to you and you didn't get it. So them tried to make you suicidal. And we all know suicide rates are high when it comes on to bullying. That's what causes majority of suicide. Whether your parents are bully you, your friend them are bully you. That's what causes it, a bullying. When I talk about violence, when you notice that people who suicide only want to hurt themselves, did you fucking notice that? And when them a cry out for help and they just say, oh, you're mad, you're mad, you're mad. Which person you ever see come and say, I'm so suicidal? Which person you ever said that? Them will come on and them will cry. Them will talk about everything else. What my mother do, what my father do, what my boyfriend do, what my ex-husband do. That's what they talk about. Nobody come out and say I am suicidal. Unless you have a so-called, which me not believe in, a therapist. I don't believe in that blood clots. None. I don't believe in it. It's not my beliefs. Nope. It's not halal to me. No. Your therapist? No. Left the blood clot therapist alone. I gotta talk to blood clot God. You spend your money, spend up your big hard earning money. And some of them broke as blood clot dog. Some of them don't have no money, but then the deaf doctors are gonna tell them, you need to see a psychiatrist. Yeah, but I'm depressed because I'm broke. So you want me, who don't have any money, to take money to see a psychiatrist, to tell me that the reason why I'm depressed is because I'm broke. Take it up with your blood clot religion. What you think God did it for? Props? You think God did it upon Sunday? Enough of them blood clot things here. A collection, them a collect information for uno and a subsidize no blood and a take advantage of the blood clot thing. Them a talk about suicidal prevention. Enough of them are doing suicide them too. Like the girl what me say, she said she shared too much information with her therapist, so the therapist called the police. Now you're telling people that when them express themselves, now you're telling people that when they're honest, them have to be fearful. That's what you tell them. So how you expect people to open up to you when every time you open up, you come like blood clot, body leakage. How people for talk if every time people talk them get ridiculed, especially when them talk about them own emotions. And you have to understand for a stranger to get up and want is purchase time to sit down and make you help them detangle them thoughts. That means them really is a lonely person. Them couldn't even go to them friend. Them couldn't go to them family. Them couldn't even go to them, well, them have to come to a paid person. How is that any different from a man or a girl who want to have sex? And she can't go to nobody. Him can't go to nobody. Him have to pay one prostitute for sex. It's the same blood clot thing. So suicide prevention. Probably that's some end up where the yellow this morning. 1st of March. And they must say depression will pass down from people to people. No, that's a family curse. And a depression. And remember, with blood clot, remember, before the claims that somebody's suicidal or depressed, look on them environment. When I get up and talk things, get up and say, oh, she's depressed, get up and say, oh, yeah, she's suicidal. What environment are they in? They might get abused. Everybody get depressed. Not everybody gets suicidal. When I have to look deeper into stuff before I cast my judgment. And you have to look deeper into yourself too. Because I don't care what happened. I don't care if you're homeless. I don't care if you don't have no money. I don't care if you find out that the kid was not yours. I don't care if she cheat on you with a 100 different man. Life that if you live. No, we don't know what tomorrow might bring, cause the future they hours away. So me I live my life today. Love me make me talk what I want to talk, me have enough to say. Majority of the people who are suicidal, they're silent. That's why when it happened, everybody's like, I didn't know. You never dare pay attention. You don't know every single woman was selling pussy though, don't. You don't want to know people body count, don't. You don't want to know people mental health. Yeah, don't, and everybody's suicidal. Some people grow from it. Some people become a spokesperson. And I don't want to hear no, me don't want nobody. Me don't care how much money I have. Me don't care if you study at blood clot McGill University. I don't give a fuck. If you have never been suicidal, you can't chat to me. If you don't know what it's like to feel like your last option is taking your life or wipe out yourself on the earth, you can't give me no advice. Because suicide is not a brain tumor. You can't put a CAT scan on somebody's brain and look and say, oh yes, the suicide there. You cannot do it. So why am I go to man to try to solve my problem? I'm not talk to blood clot the Most High. I'm not talk to God. Or someone take advantage of it. That's how someone make the money. That's the so-called game for Uno. At a suicide game, a suicide squad. Last time I checked, Harley, what's your name? I never ever looked up to she. I never saw her as any type of character woman I ever want to be. Harley Quinn, she name? Yeah. Never. A Suicide Squad or a Squid Games. Who killed himself last win? I saw. Our death is the only outlet. I saw. That's why the yellow bone them trick Astro Queen, no. With our blood clot idiot self. The fuck a fool you fuck. Are you not embarrassed? She's supposed to be so fucking embarrassed. So embarrassed. And look on her skin color. Look on her skin color. She don't even come from the same place she come from. She come from a different country. Our bloodline go back. And the yellow bone them trick her. They were all yellow. Didn't she even do a reading? I feel she did a reading. Was it? Blood clot Astro Queen never do a reading. Say yellow bone. They were all yellow. They were all tricky or treacherous or something like that. She never do a reading years ago. Them trick her. And she a big spiritual practitioner. She a big tarot reader. What me used to look up to. If you look on her Instagram page, you see me there. I try to heal her. She even get tricked. Cause so them do, them trick we and make we hate ourselves. But what? Them love the wealth. That Kanye West sing about I said fuck the police, that's how I treat you. You buy a way out of slavery but we can't buy freedom. Cause she too busy trying to impress people's skin with light color. Or she want to be so bad. So blood clot bad. She probably don't like her skin color. Because the yellow trickery, that's why. Yellow is a trick. You remember Power Rangers? How them have in Power Rangers, Yellow Ranger was in Power Rangers, Black Ranger was yellow and White Ranger was pink. And even watch it because the first ever Power Rangers we did watch though is when in Power Rangers, I don't remember what it was. But Tommy did white, Adam was Asian. The first Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze. I don't know if anybody remember that. Rocky was a white guy. Billy was a nerdy guy with glasses. He was Blue Ranger. Tommy was White Ranger. Adam was Black Ranger. Adam was Asian. The only thing that it bothered me growing up is why was Pink Ranger white. Pink Ranger should have been black. And Yellow Ranger should have been white. But they never want to give the black girl the lead, though. Okay. Especially when they are yellow. When you get jaundice, what happen? Yellow. What color is urine? Yellow. What color is bile acid to break down things? Yellow. What color is infected coal? It yellow. When you get a cut and you slice towards the deep tissues, when it turn yellow, you know it's a bad thing. And remember, when you're suicidal don't happen your whole life. It happens for periods. And things that happen or demonic possessions are happening why your body think that the only way out is death. Death? Who get up and think about that? People will get up and think about killing other people. Sadistic people will do that. But nobody get up and think about killing themselves. Because that's the trick. Your mind will try to trick you. Or somebody else around you try to trick you. Especially when they might use mirror. You don't know what tomorrow might bring. You don't know. You can get up tomorrow and win the lotto. You can get up tomorrow and find the love of your life. Don't tap out. Yeah, tap out. Don't tap out. Before you turn, just before, if you feel like there's no hope, if you feel like everything you do, you cannot come back from it, do me a favor, go online and just watch an hour of memes. And you see everything you see in the meme, act it in your life. Choose a new character. You don't like it, choose something else. You don't have to be the character you is. People can identify as him, she, they, them. Why the fuck you can't change yours? You don't have to get up and depressed all the time. And if you're depressed, change your circle. Change your friend them. If you have a cut off family, cut them off. If you have cut off people, cut them off. Stop buying things where you don't need. Cause enough rich people that kill themselves. Look how much celebrity kill themselves. You think because them is broke or because them never have money? Because them never had no one. Them wasn't even there for themselves. Them couldn't even show up for themselves. Them couldn't even say, boy, I'm hurt. Yes, make it all better. Them couldn't even do that for themselves. We have an M coming out. As bad as blood clot things is, the way them drag Michael Jackson name through the blood clot mud. Call him a pedophile, take advantage of him. He used to get molested with the M. See M, yeah? Michael Jackson. He used to get molested. Did you say Michael did kill himself? Or Michael went on to be one of the biggest people ever? Look how much things them put him through. Look how them shame him. Shame I kill him. Why? Look how much time him for the show. Look how much things happen. Michael never kill himself. The kid is not yours, no blood clot problem. Left him or left her, and you can start a new family with your new little kid, and he will look like you. And remember, if you want a kid, that don't mean you have to be with the woman. Because that, if Kiki Palmer taught us anything in life, yes, Kiki Palmer taught us how to spell. She taught us how to run away and run away, love. Run away, love. Run away, love. Mary J. Blige and Ludacris. Let's sing a first verse. If Kiki Palmer taught us everything, stop run down clouds. Stop run down what them dirty people are run down. So she have baby. Who she have baby for? Alright, one guy. The guy marry her? No. She happy as blood clot. She happy as enough blood clot celebrity me see out there. If you want a kid, all you have to be nice to the mother. That's why you see them legal battles going on. Because the man trick the woman have the kid, and then the man don't want to have nothing to do with the woman. We're not talking about them type of waste you there. We're talking about the man them who really, them want somebody for nurture. Them want somebody to pass on them seed to. Them pass on the knowledge, all the knowledge what you have. Especially as a man. You think all the knowledge you have, you give your wife? Yeah, you fuck down the whole nation and you want to be so-called single. I want to be single all of my life, you know. I do want to settle down, but, you know, I just want to test the waters first. I like spending time with me. As a man, what kind of knowledge I leave back? While the girl can reproduce multiple times, she will always teach the kid how to love. Always. because the kid grow out of love. The fetus have to trust its mother. The fetus can't see its mother when it's in the womb. The mother can't see it when it's in the womb. But they both have a connection. They know both of them is there, don't you as a man now? Okay, let's Ludacris featuring Mary J. Blige. Let's sing one song. Alright? I'm gonna show you the pain real. Run away, love. Run away, love. Run away, love. Run away, love. Hear this. Now, little Lisa is only 9 years old. She's trying to figure out why the world is so cold. Why she's all alone and she never met her family. Mama's always gone and she never met her daddy. Part of her is missing and nobody will listen. Mama on drugs, getting fucked up in the kitchen. Bringing home men at different hours of the night. Started with a laugh, usually ending with a fight. Sneaking in her room when her mama's knocked out. Trying to have his way, little Lisa says ouch. She tries to resist but then all he does is beat her. Try to tell her mom but her mama don't believe her. Lisa is stuck up in the world on her own. Forced to think that hell is a place called home. Nothing else to do but get some clothes and pack. She says she about to run away and never come back. Right? Run away, love. Yeah, run away, love. May I go to verse 2, because verse 2 nice too. Now little Nicole is only 10 years old. She's steady trying to figure why the world is so cold. Why she's not pretty and nobody seems to like her. Alcoholic stepdad always try to strike her. Yells and abuses, leaving her with bruises. Teacher asking questions, she making up excuses. Bleeding on the inside, crying on the out. There's only one girl who really knows what she's about. Her name is little Stacy and they become friends. Promise that they'll always be tied to the end. Until one day little Stacy got shot. A drive-by bullet went up straight up on the block. Now Nicole is stuck up in the world on her own. Forced to think that hell is a place called home. Nothing else to do but get her clothes and pack. She says she about to run away and never come back. When I say wagwan, when quick for put people on medication, quick for say a penny have ADHD, especially when they want in the blood clot views. Quick for send a kid autistic. Like blood clot Einstein never talked until he was 3 years old. You know, so intelligent kids don't need to speak. Did you know that? Did you know that? No, only say them deaf. So only say right? Or them dumb. Intelligent people don't need to speak. You think when you come in contact with aliens, you think aliens talk? Them don't. They don't speak. And also them talk. Them don't speak English. Or Francais. Or Espanol. You think that's so? When extraterrestrial like you get in contact with them don't speak. High intelligent people don't speak. We see we have a Z coming out. Look at even Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, MZ, Mark Zuckerberg. Look at even Mark Zuckerberg. Look how much people say him awkward. If they have friends, he never have no friends. He's such an awkward guy. No enough people would have translated and say him suicidal. Enough people that say, oh, him always in the room. Him not talking to anybody. Him don't have any friends. Him don't want to go out. Yeah, because intelligence, when you're intelligent, you don't need to speak. The teacher used to tell me, you have 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 1 mouth for a reason. You must see and hear twice as much as you talk. Mark Zuckerberg or MZ. We have a comment. We have a butterfly. Transformation. Sometime it cold, yeah, sometime it dark. I was in the dark, I was falling hard. With an open heart, I'm wide awake. How could I read the stars so wrong? Yeah, enough of we fall from cloud 9. Some of our happiest moments turn into nightmares. But I saw it go. The dark night of the soul, I saw it go. We have a 6. I saw it go. Just saw 4, 4, 4, 4. And we have a 2. 6 and 2 are 8. Meta. 6 and 2 is 8. Meta. Let me just draw. I'm gonna draw 3 cards. Yellow, the world card. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Yeah, there's a ghost in my room. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though you're far away, I am here to stay. You're not alone. You think you're the only person who depressed? You think you're the only person life now go right for? Everybody go through it. All the YouTube couples you see. Everybody. You have to hold on. Hold on if you feel like letting go. It get better. Get better. Remember I did better a couple of years ago? Go look on past photos. Don't you did better then? It took a better again. But the world have to heal. The world have to take a self looking in the mirror. Some who want to judge people. Tell people to lose weight. Tell people to gain weight. Tell people say them ugly. Them lip too big. Them lip look like monkey. Them look like monkey. Them look like bonobo. Right? That them want the people. To make them hate yourself. And then they run gang a tanning booth. Or worse, them a fuck them friend best friend woman. But are you them want to criticize? You're the monkey. You're the bonobo. When them a yellow bone. There's a ghost in my room. You have to start. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I am asking him to change his ways. And no, what? Could it be any clearer? Alcohol just came out. Maybe someone's an alcoholic. Alcohol gonna make you lead to depression. See, even in the same song. Why she's not pretty and nobody seems to like her. Alcoholic stepdad always trying to strike her. Yells and abuses, leave her with some bruises. Teacher asking questions, she making up excuses. Yeah, we have toys. Is this the toy? Is this the game? The 6-sit game? We don't even have YouTubers. We don't even have blood clot tarot readers strict. A Jumanji or a Ouija board. And then we have joy. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, while all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Come. We're going to end it. Psalms 100. Psalms 100. Let me draw one more, then we're going to end it. We're going to end it with a Bible prayer. When yellow come out, hate myself. Yellow come out again. Look here. The yellow bone we talk about alcohol, the world, toys. You don't have to hate yourself. Or that's what they might try to make you do. They might try to make you hate yourself. Hate your kinky hair. The kink in my hair. You know kink in my hair? You remember the British show with the girl kink in my hair and she run a hairdressing shop? Then why you hate your melanin. Hate your puffy ear. Right? That kink in my hair. Trey Anthony. Trey Anthony, she named Joy. Ngozi Paul, she was star. Ardina Stevens, Novelette. Daniel Dre Gordon, Dre. But Trey Anthony, Joy. Stop making them feel like you want to hate yourself. Them want you hate yourself. What's them why you hate the Asians? Because we all know the so-called stereotype. We call Asian people yellow. That's what them say. Oh, Asian people yellow. That's what them say, right? They want you to hate yourself, like what they want black people hate Asian people. No fuck off and leave them alone. If you want to see an Asian man right now, Joy. Now let us go to the Bible first before we leave this serum. Okay? Let us go. Any demon in your room, and then people are trying to put nothing for you. You have night terrors every blood clot night, or you have sleep paralysis. And then why you afraid? Now let us go. Psalms 100, King James Version. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, he is God. It is he that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people, and the sheep of his pastures. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him, and bless his name. For the Lord God is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations. Now let's just talk about that last line very quickly. For the Lord, he is good. The Lord not give you evil thoughts. God not gonna tell you to kill yourself because you do something bad. God will tell you to repent. Repent, go up on your knee. Every knee shall bow, tongue confess. Go up on your knee and go in your hands. Your hands. Because your hands is connected to all organs in your body. And your hands tell your destiny too. Go to your hands and you confess. And know that he is good. Anybody who wants bad things for you, I call them demonic and them evil. Anything that comes from the presence, whether God or a Buddha or Allah, him want the best for you. His mercy is everlasting. He might forgive people way before you. Way before you, he might forgive. You think any sin what you do, you're going to feel like it's unforgivable? It is punishable, but it's not unforgivable. Him truth is everlasting. And once you accept whatever, whether it's God or me don't know who you want to accept, once you do that, is everlasting. Nobody can take it from you. And a makeup, and a Mac products. You can't buy a bag of Mac products and then them thief it from you. You can't buy a a bag of jewelry and then thief it from you. That is not everlasting. His mercy is, or her mercy is, depending on what you believe in. And his truth endureth to all generations. Before you did born people at this press, after you're born and you're dead, whether you want to kill yourself or you grow to live the good old age, more people will come before you, after you. The truth always prevail, it always endure. Always. You think Khaleesi, the truth never, look how long Khaleesi have to wait till our truth get stolen. Look how long. And what Khaleesi end up though, own a blood clot kingdom. Jon Snow, look how long him truth was, he have to wait till him truth get stolen. As a matter of fact, before Jon Snow got to the war, him didn't want to know about his mother. And his father tell him, say, when you come back, when I come back from visiting the other castle, I will tell you. He never even found out the truth about his mother, but he gained a wife. I make nobody sway you. I make nobody feel like you're this or you're that. I rather see my pitney fight. I rather see if me have a pitney and them I get bullied, me rather see them fight and get kicked out of school than to submit to any type of bullying for one kill themselves. And that's on God. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave it here. I wrote a song for you and all the things you do. They were all yellow. Scorpio. Until next time, metal.